Yeah, hi. Is this okay, Minal? Am I audible?
Yeah, no, you're audible. Yes.
Okay. So, hi, good evening, Minal. Thanks for joining us. So this is a fellow dentist. I'm really happy and excited to be talking to you. Yeah. So a few sentences about our organization. We are Inspiring Indian Women. I'm representing them, and we initially began in the UK, and now we have a presence here in India. So this is a chat show. We call it the Badass Beauty, just to provide platform for women who have been doing some excellent job, some excellent work. Something out of the box, something different, something very inspiring to other women. So today you are our Badass Beauty. So we would just like to ask you a few questions, regarding your journey. So I believe after dentistry, you did not pursue dentistry. You started Kivu. So can you talk a little about about yourself first?
No, still, I'm still practicing dentist.
Awesome. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I practice, never ever.
Okay. I know once you've studied, you become so fond of that. Yeah.
See, it's very different journey actually.
Yeah.
Uh, I started practicing Jalna itself. I got married to Vivek and then came to Jalna. Vivek is Vivek has made his career in solar energy only. He's an IIT from Mumbai.
Uh-huh. Right.
Also, he's Guinness record holder. He has made so much of solar energy awareness and Suryagum. So
Right.
in the family beginning, there was a tradition to use solar cookers.
Solar cooker. Okay.
Use to solar cookers only after my marriage.
All right. Yes. Uh-huh.
Designed the world's fastest solar cooker, and then he gave it to my mother-in-law and me. Gave that you have to do R&D in this. Make it.
Okay.
So every time before he launched, me and my mother-in-law, we both do R&D in that.
Okay. Okay.
Products like bakery products, domestic eating, regular meal, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So he had launched Sunwings. That was the world's fastest solar cooker. And then I started baking in that.
All right. Uh-huh.
It was a very routine menu, but then he asked me to bake something. Then I started with cakes. Then we got idea of cookies,
Okay.
healthy ones, healthy options, and it
Right.
was wonderful.
Really? Okay.
So then, uh,
So, did you have a background in baking? How did you, baking and solar cooker? I think are very, at least for a layperson like me, they are two extremes. How did you connect both of them? Where did you get the idea? Was it yours or?
See, actually, I'm not master in that. I haven't taken any course in that. But what I told you, na, ki last 6 years, I mean, it's been 10 years for my marriage, and I was using it last 5 to 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I became used to that technology. And then I
Okay.
realized this is so simple. You don't have to stand over there.
Acha. Okay.
Forget about it. You can do
Acha.
what you want. Then I thought this is very time saving.
Right.
So, but the problem with the regular solar cooker was they were not giving that much of high temperature.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sunwings only, that solar cooker.
Okay. Okay.
Easy for me to bake the things.
Right. Right.
Never baked in the regular solar oven. I have never used them. I don't know how they operate. I don't know even their switches also.
Right.
So I tried with a little dough, like 250 grams, half kg, different
Hmm.
recipes. First, I used to take out recipes from YouTube. Then,
Right.
period, I developed my own recipes.
Hmm.
So I have spent almost 3 years in R&D to develop the perfect recipe.
Recipe. Right. Right.
Whenever I used to bake, that lot being shared with so many people, my family members, and I used to get the reviews. थोड़ा सा ये होना चाहिए, वो कम ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. Then
Right.
I brought it to the perfection, and then we launched it.
That's nice. So, so right now, what are Okay, and when did you decide you are, going to bring it into a commercial market? Because after studying dentistry, I'm sure you did not have the background or the required knowledge to run a business, right? So who and how did you bridge that gap?
Actually, in the Diwali days, there is Padwa, and in we Marwadi people, there is a tradition that we visit to each other places and offer some sweets.
Right.
I used to bake the cookies specifically for that day because
Okay.
they have a good shelf life.
Right.
So many people used to say, "Yeah, this is so good." Then one day, my husband said, "Why don't you go commercially?
Uh,
Matlab, where I will sell it?" So he said, "Okay, we'll do something." And in between those days, he made with his college mate, Vaibhav Dugar
uh-huh.
in Pune, and he's now my business partner.
Okay. Okay.
He had an experience of 13 to 14 years in corporate in organic foods.
Acha. So that has helped. Hmm.
He said, "I want to quit the job. I want to create impact. I want to do
Okay.
something different."
Hmm.
Vivek was the common point, and then we both met,
Right.
and then we decided to form a company.
Okay.
My role in the company is R&D and doing production and all these things, handling everything.
Right.
And he's looking after the sales,
Okay.
logistics, and everything.
Thank you. So your cookies are vegan and gluten free, right? So vegan in the sense, what do you use then? How do you make them? I mean, you're not using any plant based anything so that there is no moisture or something like that. Can you specify?
We are using butter, but of
Hmm.
course, dairy butter.
Okay.
We are using palm oil.
Palm oil.
I'm
Okay.
trying to replace it also. Yes.
Okay.
Not using milk and curd. Only
Uh-huh.
one cookie, we are in only one cookie we are using that.
Okay. Uh-huh.
As of now, 5 flavors of cookies.
Okay. So how many what all products are there right now in the market? What have you all developed?
See, we have oats and chocolate combination. We have coconut and chocolate combination. Then Rajgira and coconut combination. Then ginger, lemon, jawar,
Okay.
and
Okay.
cinnamon cookies. We are not using any refined oil or refined flour.
Mm-hmm.
We are using jaggery in that.
Okay. That's nice. Yeah. Right. So, going in such an organic way. So, do you think because they're sun baked, their shelf life is higher?
I
I
don't think
believe no preservatives. You're not using preservatives, right?
we are not using any preservative.
Yeah. So, how do they sustain them? How are they kept fresh? Is it the sun cooking?
Uh, See, the just baking we are doing it is in solar ovens.
Hmm. Hmm.
After baking, we are sealing them.
Okay. Like
Sealing them.
the vacuum sealing that probably preserves. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So now we're getting 4 months of shelf life.
Hmm. Hmm.
But definitely for export, we have to increase that shelf life. So we
Yes.
are working on that also.
Okay, that's nice. And I also believe you have been giving employment to few ladies and you have taught them how to, yeah. So can you tell me that?
See, when I search for initial days before launching, of course, I need manpower.
Right.
You can say. So, so many women come to me, but only one lady asked. She didn't ask me the one question that मुझे नहीं आता है तो मैं कैसे करूंगी.
Hmm.
The lady, she never asked me about that.
Right.
So I immediately finalized the lady because every lady was concerned कि मैंने ये कभी किया ही नहीं है तो how will I do? So she didn't ask and I asked her just give me your phone number, I will contact you. When she was going, I asked her, you are not bothered कि how you will learn that? So she said that is your tension, that is not my tension. If you are going to in a business, then you are more careful than me. You are more worried than me.
Right. Right. Right.
I said, yes, you are finalized.
Okay. So have you increased your manpower now? Have you recruited more ladies? Oh.
See, we have permanent two ladies as of now.
Hmm.
If we have more workload, like in Diwali seasons and everything, then there
So
are few who can come.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So and are you taking, like, do you teach other ladies who are interested, or do you have any workshops where you can teach, or are you selling your solar cookers? How is it?
We are selling solar cookers, but as of now, Sunwings is not available.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Stock, and it will take, I don't know how much time it will take, because we are trying to make it in India itself.
Okay. Acha. Mm-hmm.
Last week we used to procure it from other country.
Oh, okay.
So now we are trying to make it in India itself.
Acha.
Yes. And we are actually focused on rural women empowerment.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, of course, I'm willing to give them training and everything. But the thing is that we need a groups of ladies,
Yeah.
so that we form clusters,
Mm-hmm.
and we can shift our project at the other places also.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Pilot project will be the definitely in Jalna itself, but
Hmm.
of course we are planning
To
to,
expand and right, right.
we want to scale it.
Okay. So, what according to you are, or if you could just enlighten us, in a day, if we use the solar cooker for one meal, so how much of energy we are, preserving or saving, and how much of pollution are we? We're not. I mean, we're not polluting the environment. So, can you tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, statistics. Actually, behind my cookies, I can tell you,
Yeah. Okay.
we can save the 5 grams of CO2 emission.
Each cookie. Okay. Okay.
And definitely, see, in our daily meals, we use dal, chawal, sabzi.
Hmm. Hmm.
These all things can be cooked in a solar cooker. But only fulkas, chapati,
That has to be done.
option. Yes. But definitely, we can save so much of energy.
Yeah, especially if many people start using. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And actually, it is a time saving.
Right.
What people think that it is very slow, but what I have observed and what is my experience is, if you plan properly what you are going to make in your dinner and lunch, then things go very smoothly and on very perfect time, and you can get very fresh and hot meal.
Hmm. That's nice. Hmm. Okay, and I believe you mentioned something about the world record. I think I read it on your Facebook post also. So can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah. Actually, 6,000 students on the same ground, and they made their own solar cookers. That
Oh,
was very compact,
that's
and yeah, and they carried that solar cooker with themselves.
okay.
The record. No one had made it at the same time on the mm,
Same. Right, right, right.
this house. Yes.
Okay. So then you mentioned about the sun wings. So what is the difference between the smaller one and the sun wings? Is just the size, or is there anything else?
Everything. Technology is very different. The speed
Different.
matters. Yes. See,
Okay.
that compact solar cooker you can use for your daily use also, but
Hmm.
definitely once you start using Sunwings, see 3-4 items you can cook, bake at a time in the Sunwings.
In the sun wings. Uh-huh.
In the compact solar cooker, you can cook 1 to 2 items at a time.
Hmm.
But that can be used for by children
Oh,
as
okay.
their, yes, science activity projects, so that they can continue their cooking at home also.
Acha. Oh,
That is safe way
right.
of,
Okay.
don't have to bother about have they switched off the gas or everything, that buttons. It's very
Right.
safe.
Right. Right.
Carry that experience throughout their life.
I know, of course. That's very interesting. Right. So you're full-time practicing dentistry and as well as running your company. So is it difficult to manage both, or I think you have a supportive family?
Many times. Of course, I have family support, and every lady should have that.
Right.
I'm lucky to have wonderful family in my Maika and in my Sasral also. They are
Oh,
very, yes, yes. My, especially my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, they understand me very well.
okay.
Even old daughter, she also helps me in my task.
Right.
Everything. Yes.
That's nice. That's interesting, and that's lovely. I mean, I just hope every lady has this support system, and they can soar up so high. Right. It was very nice talking to you, Meenal. It's very different, aspect what you have chosen, and you're enjoying it, and you're passionate about it. Do you have any few lines for our ladies audiences who are viewing?
Yeah, definitely. See, I will say every woman has a potential and some very interesting qualities. Just recognize it and extend your potential. Just don't limit yourself कि मैं यहाँ तक ही कर सकती हूँ, इतना ही कर सकती हूँ, इसके आगे मुझे नहीं होगा. There is sky is the only limit, I will say.
Right.
And love yourself the way you are. You know, you're so precious. Just don't sit and cry कि उसने मुझे ऐसे बोला, वैसे बोला. Never. Just do whatever you want to do. Of course, we have so much of responsibilities. We have to look after family and everything. But take out some time for yourself and just live the life. It is so beautiful, you know, and do something in life that people will remember it. You should love about yourself.
Right. Okay, it was nice chatting with you, Dr. Meenal. Hopefully, I don't know, we do work a little towards supporting women, empowering them in any possible ways. We are trying to set up self-help groups, trying to teach them some skill, in whatever little way possible. But hopefully, in the future, we should be able to collaborate and take this ahead. Maybe I'll be in touch, but yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Do try to join in our next Saturday chat show, The Badass Beauty. We'll have another interesting lady talking about her journey. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.